This is Jetcopter 3 with the latest update on the SIG alert around the Bikini Carwash Company. Traffic is still backed up for miles. This is Jetcopter 3 out. It took a pure chance meeting.
You know, I used to be a Boy Scout back in Iowa.
Somehow I knew that. I'm Melissa Reese.
Jack McGowan.
Welcome to California, Jack. If the girls and I can help the car wash make more money than it ever has, would you give us a share of the extra profits?
Where do I sign?
Ah, the sweet taste of success. They're blowing away the competition. Can anything this good last?
Sergeant, close this place down now. Disperse that crowd.
Officer, arrest those two.
Hold on there. Nobody's arresting anybody. Now you and your bulldog get out of here. And don't come back without a court order.
Until the law can stop them. The Bikini Carwash Company is open for business.
Well, then get it!
You blow it! You blow it! You blow it! You blow it!
Welcome to You Blew It. This is the show where we watch turd sandwiches in HD so you don't have to, reliving our childhoods one Blu-ray disc at a time. From 1992, Bikini Carwash Company.
Straight from my bedroom back in the same year that
Back
this came
into
out.
my eyeballs.
Into your eyeballs.
Unfortunately, into my eyeballs. This... Ooh, boy. We had to actually take a tally.
Well, first, before we get into all this stuff,
What?
welcome back.
Yes.
We're finally back. We got
it's
a
been a
new
while.
Blew It. It's been a long time. We've got a movie that, brother, me and you just basically watched a Prano together, dude.
Yeah, pretty much. And I think like the women who were and the men who were acting in this movie were probably porn stars, right?
I mean,
I don't know.
I don't know for sure.
Do you
but
call like softcore porn actors like porn stars?
well, I think typically,
Like if somebody was in a Cinemax late night movie, would you call that person a porn star? You
Well,
know
I
what
thi-
type of movie I'm talking about.
I don't. You wouldn't call them a porn star. No, they're not having sex on film.
Right.
They're not having real sex. But I think there was a time though where the porn companies would make like these soft, like again, midnight movie sections.
Right.
What it was, Tom
Right.
Thumb.
Yeah.
And I think that they would use the actors and the same directors and all that shit, and they would shoot this crap. And but they would be real porn stars. So I think you're onto something here. I don't know for sure, but I think
This movie is shot basically like a music video.
yeah, it's
with tons of nudity in it.
it's as if a hair metal video on MTV like was 90 minutes long with tons of tits and ass.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
And a couple of frontal shots.
And a couple of frontal shots. Okay.
This is like fair warning. We're going to be talking a lot about boobs.
That's all this
and butts.
movie is. There's not much
there's
more than that.
Nothing really to it other than that. I started saying this until I was so rudely interrupted.
Yeah, sorry. I just want to set the scene and welcome everybody back. We are back. Yes, we're still okay.
Here in the Family Fun Center, the Roden Family Fun Center.
Yeah.
I did take a tally of how many boob shots there were in this movie.
Well, it
and some of it, like, I don't think I got all of them.
I was going to say
either.
it can't be accurate because
Yeah.
there was too much.
Right.
Like, and then it was, if you wanted to do you count the same boobs since you've seen them already again?
We should have done like a whole like a BPM, like quote unquote
boobs per minute.
Boobs per minute.
Yeah.
Like kind of thing.
All right, let's just stop the recording and
we watch it again.
Well, yeah, let's just watch it again.
I can honestly say that I don't think now that this is coming out of my mouth, I think I've actually said this before, but on this show, but I honestly got bored of all the boobs.
It does get very. You're like, oh man, another boob scene.
Yeah,
like,
okay.
But
part of it was because I've seen those boobs before.
But here's the other thing too: is typically it would be a montage scene, like we said, and it would be to a really bad hair metal song.
Yes,
that's like discount Motley Crue. Basically, is what's going on here.
Right.
And so it'd be like, okay,
there's 3 bands in this that play all the music.
Yeah.
In this. There's Ass Shack.
No.
Oh wait, no.
Shake City,
and
New Haven.
And then there's just one dude named like Max Nixon or something like that.
And Shake City at the end, you see, is apparently one guy as well.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, those are the 3 quote unquote bands they use.
Yeah.
They use all of the music from them, and you'll just get a montage of like, okay, they're like, hey ladies, let's take some pictures to celebrate.
It's kind of like Teen Wolf 2. It's just like the whole movie is pretty much a montage. Like there's very little just like regular scenes.
No, very, very little.
Very few.
Very few. Okay. So what did it end up? Sorry, what did you,
do we want the full counts right now or do we do that at the end? Let's do that. Let's save that for the end.
You want to save that for the end. Okay.
Yeah.
So the plot of this one is very simple.
It's extremely simple.
There's a guy who owns a car wash out in California
who has asthma.
He's got really bad
allergies.
Really bad allergies. So he's going to go away and get his allergies fixed by a specialist. And while he's away, his nephew is going to come and watch the car wash for him, run the business.
By the way, allergies getting like surgically fit, is that a thing?
I don't believe so.
I don't think so either.
And when
is that a Maha thing? Did this start Maha?
I was like, wait. I was confused. I was like, yes, Maha. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. This probably back in '92 when this movie came out was changed the life of a 1R.
Full disclosure. There's going to be a lot of boobs, butts, vagina talk, but we're also going to get very political.
Yeah, exactly. You can't help but get political when we really dig into the plot of
it. It's a sign of the times.
So he gets his nephew to come out, who's a college student, apparently.
College student that looks like he's conservatively 35 years old.
Yeah, probably 35, late 30s. Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, I don't know.
I originally said he was in his 40s, but I don't think that's accurate.
I think 30s is accurate.
I think 30s. Yeah, mid 30s at least.
And he was. Where is he from? He's from Iowa. And
it's a running joke too in the movie where like the main female character.
Yeah, what's her name? I forget.
Christy
Ducati is the actress.
Christy Ducati.
Because I had very much a thing for Christy.
Yeah, I can see why.
And she didn't do a whole lot after this. She did part 2.
She did part 2. She did a couple things called. There was one called like Obsessive Indecency or something like that, which sounds like it was straight to Cinemax. What was the name? She was born here in Washington.
That's what it says online. Yeah,
it doesn't say where.
Yeah,
it just says Washington. Yeah, Intimate Obsession.
Oh boy.
That doesn't even have a year on it. Sorceress, which came out in 1995. Meatballs 4.
Okay,
1992.
I remember she's on the cover of Meatballs 4, and I believe is that with what's his name? Not Corey Haim, but his Feldman. You got a Corey Feldman in that, I think.
Is that? Yeah, that was Corey Feldman as Ricky Wade.
Yeah, in Meatballs 4.
Yeah.
I remember renting that again at Tom Thumb and being very disappointed. Not enough Christy Ducati in there for me. And I don't even mean like just to see her boobs or something, but I was like, there was a charm about her in this movie. Am I wrong?
I don't know if the charm, I don't know if like the looks of the woman is clouding your judgment on that.
Yeah, probably yes, but but there is,
and some sort of nostalgia surrounding little Kevin Dodrell just jacking off mercilessly beating your groin like by yourself.
Okay, maybe that has something to do with it. No, I think of the ladies in this, I could see why they picked her to be the leader of the gang.
Well, she's definitely the best actor in the leader of the gang of women.
Yes. She stands out. I'll just say that. Like the way she carries herself, and I think you're right.
Hair, dude, the big hair.
The big hair, dude.
In the 90s.
But
holy shit.
But anyways, I contend there is a charm to her beyond her looks. You can disagree if you'd like, but that's all.
You know, what's funny is that Meatballs 4 came out in 1992 as well.
Well, okay, so then she was probably making a ton of this. Well, not a ton, making some of this straight-to-video nonsense.
The Bikini Carwash Company #2 came out in 93. The Misery Brothers was 1995, so was Sorceress. And then Some Nudity Required. What is that?
Huh.
Doesn't even have a year on it. 1998. Oh, it was a documentary.
Huh. So,
interesting.
I wonder if that's about like being in
these types of movies. Yeah.
We should say that this is an MVD Rewind classic that I got here on Blu-ray. It is a box set of Bikini Carwash Company 1 and 2. And another thing, the movie apparently, this is what I've seen online, wasn't shot on film. It was shot on video. And since it was standard def video, there is no way to remaster it other than up converting to high def.
Okay, so when you say video, it's not shot on film, it's shot on video. It's digital?
It wouldn't be digital back then.
It's not
analog,
digital.
It'd be like Betamax or whatever.
Oh, I see
it would
what
be
you're saying.
Whatever video cameras they used to shoot music videos back in the day.
Gotcha.
I don't know. I kind of find this, I think this is bullshit. I think that maybe, and I don't know exactly, and there's the weird thing is there is a bunch of people talking about this, like the whatever source they used.
Yeah.
But a lot of people think that it was probably shot on film, converted to video where they edited it, and never actually edited the film. And so therefore, they probably got rid of the film. No one's going to reconstruct this movie.
Yeah.
And there's all these like weird video transitions that they do that are like they're like whip pan transitions that are just like stitched in there. And that's clearly video sourced. That's not like a film camera. So I think they probably edited this shit all on video, and no one's going to go back and try to recreate that edit from the film that exists of it.
And when you say whip pan, you're talking about those weird transitions that looks like somebody just turned on like a video camera, like a home VHS.
It's supposedly supposed to be like if you whip a camera so fast that it just blurs the image.
Yeah.
And they use it a ton in here for transitions,
which is a very music video kind of thing to do as well.
Yeah.
It was something that like MTV was doing all the time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we watched the up-converted HD version.
Yeah, which doesn't look all that great.
No.
And there's a lot of like digital artifacts, especially with backgrounds. Like you can see like everything is fairly clear. It's really washed out.
It's
like
really washed out, yeah.
The lighting in this movie is awful.
Yeah.
And but yeah, there's a ton of digital artifacts in the background. Like it's very pixelated.
Yeah.
Almost,
for sure.
And has like this weird vertical lines to it, to everything.
It's hokey, whatever it does. But to their credit, again, they can only work with what source is available. And we did flip it over to the standard def to check it out. And that's dog shit.
It looks
too.
way better.
So
way better than that.
You have to pick your poison, basically. It's both look dog shitty.
Yep.
Like, for sure.
That's for sure.
So, okay. So, this. What would you say the humor in this is like? Almost like
it's slapstick. So
it's like slapstick, Looney Tunes cartoon kind of.
It's
humor.
cartoonish slapstick.
They use a ton of stupid, silly sound
really
effects.
silly sound effects. Like somebody will like trip on something and it'll go bong,
yeah,
or something like that, you know, or like they'll use the, you know, when somebody's like running, you know, after when they first start running after something. It's really
shit.
dumb.
It's really stupid.
So stupid.
Okay, so this guy Jack we meet, he's coming out to take over for his uncle's car wash.
Yeah.
And of course this is like the type humor. He's just walking around the beach because, you know.
Yeah, the first time we meet him, he like walks down to the water in a suit and a tie.
And he's asking people, "Hey, where's this car wash?"
He's yelling at a surfer that's out in the water, asking him where this car wash is. And it's like, well, obviously it's not on the beach, dude.
Yeah.
You know?
And within 30 within a minute. A minute of this where he's asking a surfer, he goes over and asks a young lady but even before that, we see two topless women on the beach sunning, because that happens all the time down in LA, don't you know?
Yeah.
So, but anyways, so he goes to ask this lady who, again, very attractive. And she's like, "Hey, dummy, you think you're going to find it on the beach?" And she rolls over and then like
takes her top off.
Takes her top off, rolls over, and then is resting on the paper that he needs.
Yeah,
and
that has like the address on it.
Of course, he goes to grab it and it's under her boob. So she's like, "Hey, you creep," whatever, right?
Yeah.
So he goes up and finds this group of people, which is Christy Ducati and her friends. And we find out that they're like on summer vacation from college, and Christy used all of their money to start a business,
all of their summer funds
to
start
selling edible underwear.
Right. But she was keeping it in this shack down on the beach, and it all melted. So there goes their summer funds.
Now, while all of this is going on, there's another side plot of a flasher who's running around town.
A dude with nylon over his face.
Yeah.
And we meet him when we meet the group of gals and then two guys.
Yeah.
And Jim is tying his shoe or something like that, and then the flasher comes up. Jack is tying his shoe.
You just did the running joke.
I know.
From the
I just
movie.
did one of the running jokes.
Everyone calls him Jim, but his real
nobody
name is
can
Jack.
get his name right, or where he's from.
Yes.
And he's bent down tying his shoe, and then the flasher comes up and just shows his dick to everybody.
Yeah. And the thing with the flashers, every time before
this is the weirdest fucking. It's so
before the flasher shows up, it goes into like Terminator vision, right? It's like the
there's like lines on the screen. It's
the
like
frame,
a measurement, like frame or whatever.
It's like when you're seeing through the eyes of a cyborg. There's
a compass.
Yeah, there's a bunch of numbers and shit going on. And so whenever you see the camera turn into that, you know that the flasher's going to show up at some point. And we're going,
it makes no fucking sense.
It makes no sense. We're like, why the fuck is this? Does that happen every time? That's so dumb. Is this flasher a robot? Like, what's the deal here? So he bumps into them, and Christy Ducati she's like, "Oh, I see an opportunity here."
Yeah.
So like, "Oh, how long
to make their money back?
To make their money back. How long are you going to be running the car wash? All this shit. Well, maybe we'll show up." So he finds the car wash. His uncle goes off. The ladies show up, but before they show up, an ongoing car wash customer is a van full of strippers that come through.
Yeah.
It's one of his biggest clients or something, right? So right when he gets to the car wash, what do? We see an ass through a window and more boobs.
Right.
Because it's a van full of strippers.
And I should have taken tallies of how many ass shots we got too, because there was quite a few. Whenever there was like boob shots, there was ass shots too.
Yeah. Pretty much every time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they show up, and she gets the idea that, hey, we can do this whole thing, but we'll wash cars in our bikinis or whatever. So in her mind, she kind of tricks Jack into being a partner in this business.
She has him come down and meet them on the beach one night as like she's like set up a date with him or something.
In her shack.
In this little shack that has never been vandalized as far as I can tell.
It just is there. It's got a radio in there. It's
where she keeps all the melted edible underwear,
which they sold to him as California gumbo.
Yeah.
He bought for
$5.
Yeah.
Remember her line after she got that $5?
Yeah,
she was like, "It's all turning around."
Yeah, it's already
$5. It's 1992. $5 is like
it went away
what?
in 92. You fill up a tank.
$7.50
fill up a
nowadays.
So she gets him down in the shed, and it's like obviously she takes her top off. He's like this dork, right? So he's like very nervous and all this stuff. But she says, "Hey, I want to be 50-50 in this car wash for the summer. Sign this contract."
Yeah.
And he does. And then right after...
Because she gets naked. He thinks he's going to get lucky.
Yeah. And then as soon as he signs it, she's like, okay, puts her clothes back on.
Right.
And then he's like, well, wait. And she's like, well, we're going to see each other all summer long. So that is the plot of the movie, pretty much set up to a T.
Which is so funny too, because like it sets her up as being kind of like bad, right?
Sure.
Because she's
hoodwinking him. Yes.
Yeah, she's tricking Jack.
Yeah.
Into thinking, because she's going to take 50% of the profits.
Yeah.
Off of this, but then they just proceed to actually just work.
Yeah, they're washing cars.
They're literally washing cars.
They're
getting naked, washing cars. Taking showers inside the car wash area, the auto wash area, and just all around being sexy little bitches.
Yeah.
And working their asses off.
So of course there's a complaint about the car wash, and the city wants to shut them down. There's a district attorney,
right? Because they keep on causing car accidents out in the street because they're getting naked and fucking
coming by.
Yeah.
And so they're battling that as well, right? So these guys show up with a police officer, threaten them to shut them down.
But they are literally making money hand over fist.
They're making money hand over fist. Then they bring they've got their own attorney who's an attractive woman who is like kind of going to battle for them.
By the way, best actor in the whole
in the whole movie. The uncle, by the way, is having a problem with his insurance covering the cost to help fix his allergies, which is again very, very timely. Like even 92, they're still having problems with insurance actually covering what they're supposed to cover. So he's going to be gone longer than they thought, and they have to make more money to help cover that, right? So
they start selling like T-shirts.
Yep.
They're selling like titty T-shirts.
Yep.
Like some guy buys a dildo.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if it was a guy that bought the dildo, because remember, so the two guys that they were hanging out with on the beach, Big Bruce and the other guy, two like surfer bums, they start washing cars in their like G-strings,
right?
And so you've got ladies coming through to see Big Bruce and his buddy, and so I don't know if maybe one of the ladies, but it's possible a dude bought just a vibrator out of the car wash.
But when the vibrator gets put into the bag, like when the vibrator is bought, right? Like Jack seems very like what is
like what? You really want this? Okay,
you're buying this?
Yeah, that's true.
It's like, well, if you're selling it, dude, somebody's gonna buy it at some point, right? Like you're selling vibrators at a car wash.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to buy a vibrator at a car wash.
Yeah,
well,
at this kind of car wash, sure.
Yeah.
I said, where are the pocket pussies? That's
great question. I don't think they existed yet.
They didn't have fleshlights back then, dude?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
This is a very blue show. This one, I mean, you just can't. There's no way around it.
You can't get around it.
There's no way around it on this one. Now, a little backstory of how I know, like, this was in the midnight movie section of Tom Thumb, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I rented it.
How old were you? Well, I guess at 92. It went straight to video. There's 92. No way this was in. So
I'd have been like 15 or 16.
Yeah, 15.
15, 16, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
And it was one of those things where
I'm surprised you were allowed to rent
well,
it.
that was the goofy thing about like oftentimes the lady that was running the counter did not pay attention to what they were busy like talking amongst themselves. They just like grabbed the box, went and looked at the number on it, grabbed it.
Yeah.
Like they didn't care. I mean, I could get how it's like they're so used to just checking videos out, they don't even look. And there isn't anything particularly at that time that says
NC-17.
Yeah, there's no. I mean, I don't. It's loosey goosey back then, man. It was just it was a different time.
Do you think this would be NC-17 nowadays? Like if this was made again,
I don't know.
with
I mean,
this much nudity in it,
probably
because there's some pretty like
there's sex scenes.
There's
too.
sex scenes in here.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would call them graphic, but just the positions that they are.
They're
like
simulated
performing.
sex scenes in this movie.
Yeah.
Like at least
like
3
a
or 4.
lot.
Yeah.
I would say there's more than that.
Yeah, you're right because the judge and the district attorney end up having sex in their cars with their significant others. There's
The assistant district attorney is having sex on the beach
with one of the
bikini car wash ladies.
Yep.
Like
there's actually way more. There's probably like 7 or 8, dude.
Gratuitous.
Yeah.
I would say. Like what's that guy's name? Big Tim?
Big Bruce.
Big Bruce?
Yeah.
He's straight up fucking picks his girlfriend up and they're fucking in the standing position. Like on the beach. She's not touching the ground.
No.
Way to go, Bruce.
So I had rented this thing and I was like, oh my God, right? And of course, there's no internet back then. You had to work with what you got.
Yeah.
So I don't know how I got I don't know. This might be a me and JD that JD hooked up. He used to hook up his camcorder and record stuff because there's, hooking up 2 VCRs was a tough deal. Like if you were lucky to have 2 VCRs, but I dubbed a copy of this. I hope they don't come and arrest me now. I dubbed a copy of this movie and I really enjoyed the movie.
I wanted 2 copies of it.
I really enjoyed the movie. So me and JD, we passed this thing around, man. We loved ourselves some Bikini Carwash Company.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But that, I mean, the whole movie and the to your point of where you're like, I got kind of bored because it's like, okay, here's a bad hair metal song.
Yeah.
And they're either gonna get in a water fight, they're going to be washing cars, they're going to be pretending that they're doing a photo shoot for a magazine.
Yeah.
Like all of this stuff is basically, and it's just one after the other.
Yeah.
And the dialogue scenes are just trying to figure, like, okay, the district attorney's after them or whatever. And they're just horrendous. The audio's terrible. Most of it's ADR'd. It's just all over the place.
Oh yeah. It's bad. And it's like, I mean, you just seem like this movie posits that these girls are just constantly dirty because they are
so much. Their job is
constantly cleaning each other.
Their job is in like
soaping each other up and fucking wiping each other down.
Yeah.
It's like, man, these are the cleanest ladies on the planet.
Well, I mean, they gotta have like moisturizers and stuff because you'd think they would just be so dry from all the soap that they've just been constantly washing themselves, just stripping their skin of vital vitamins,
vital microbes.
Right? But like it's like I'll have to say because it's running in the background now. Whatever we're talking about what it was shot on, if it was video, it was like when it comes to the montage scenes. And most of the movie competently shot. Like that the lighting in that lighting in that scene that we just watched the montage.
I would say competently shot for somebody who's making a music video.
That's what I mean. Like the idea of make it look slick and well lit and all that stuff. When it comes to the video portions of this movie, quote unquote,
Yeah.
it looks as slick as any MTV video back in that time period.
For sure.
It's like so whoever they got to do that portion of this movie was very competent and probably was a video director and probably used like some sort of fake name on this movie.
Oh, I'm sure.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, because it's running right now and I'm like, God, that's lit really well. That looks like slick. It looks pretty expensive. But then it'll cut to like a dialogue scene or whatever, and it's like stationary
trash.
camera,
Yeah.
with like 6 people standing around talking to each other, hardly any close-ups or medium shots, but there's like, here's a master shot.
Nobody's
guys all
mic'd
stand
right.
here and no one's
Yeah.
mic'd right, and just move this loose plot along.
Yeah.
You know? But I'll tell you what, man, give me the soundtrack. I want to know what happened to New Haven and what happened to Shake City, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a travesty that they did not become bigger than, the funny thing about this too, that kind of music, this was right when it was just dying and going out. 92.
Right. Well, that's why I think like they got some bands that may have been like popular in smaller parts of the state in the late 80s. And they said, hey, can we use your music for
Yeah,
this?
right.
You know, like I don't think they probably weren't working bands at the time.
No.
Maybe. I that's a huge assumption on my part.
But this was the time when alternative and grunge was coming in and just fucking
destroying
this. Like, just stopped this shit dead in its tracks.
Right.
Like, basically.
Right.
So,
yeah.
But I'll tell you what, though, I kind of enjoyed some of the music, dude. It was a trip watching this again. So long that
you had some of it memorized still.
Well, my friend, like I said,
it like poked a hole in your brain.
I really,
and you must have watched this movie so many fucking times. I mean, because I can only imagine how many times I would have watched it if I had owned it at that age and at that time.
So
for sure,
of these movies that we've done, because what we usually do, all these, we have certain genres. This is like the boob movie genre,
right?
Like,
right.
This destroys any of the other movies we've watched for pure boobism. Like,
oh yeah,
destroys.
Yes.
Like, it's shocking that they even got this released.
Yeah.
There was so much nudity in this goddamn movie.
Yes. Yeah. Should we just get into the tallies?
You thought you even saw some balls.
I think I did. We did not pause it.
No.
It was during one of the sex scenes.
Like his balls slipped out.
Like his balls, like Big Bruce's balls.
Did you see that?
Or no,
guy?
it wasn't Big Bruce. It was fucking Jack's balls when him and Melissa finally have sex, right?
Melissa, that's what her name.
Yeah.
I keep calling her Chrissy.
Ducati's character.
Yeah, and that scene's pretty stupid too, because she's like, I feel bad that at the end of the movie when it's finally like the car wash is a success, Uncle's okay, he's happy with what they did. They ended up getting out of their legal issues by
basically getting the judge horny to where he finally fucks his wife, because there's their lawyer, the hot blonde older lady,
yes,
states that, like, in a throwaway line, that she has heard around the courthouse that the judge hasn't had sex with his wife for years.
And so if they could just rekindle that.
Right.
Which they do.
They do, yeah. And then the judge ends up fucking his wife in the front seat of their convertible.
Which was one of the scenes that I forgot about, one of the sex scenes I forgot about. In basically right outside the front entrance of the car wash. And so after that, he's like, you know what? This place is just a hoot. Let's not worry about it.
Yeah, his line is, and I quote, this place can stay open forever as far as I'm concerned.
Oh man. Yeah.
And then it turns out, we find out that that the district attorney is the Flasher.
Yeah, that's
and the
right.
reason we see
Oh my
the
God,
digital
this is so
readout
fucking dumb.
every time he shows up in the movie is because a computer fell on his head.
Yeah, he claims that a computer fell on his head at work, and that's
what made him go crazy.
It made him go crazy, and that's when he became a Flasher, and he sees computer readout stuff in his brain now, I guess. That was the explanation, a throwaway explanation at the end of the movie. The entire movie, there's a fake radio station that's going on in and out, of course, because all the music and shit. And you get little tidbits, and on that one, it's like, you know, this Flasher is none other than our own district attorney who had a computer fall on his head.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God. But so at the end, everything wraps up, and then they end up down at the now even more cleaned up shack on the beach.
Right.
And they actually have a full-on softcore porn sex scene.
Yeah.
And she's like...
And it goes on for a long time. Like, all these fucking sex scenes go on for way too long.
Yeah.
Like, there is so much sex on the beach.
And she's like, hey, I'm sorry I manipulated you. And he's like, are you kidding me? I had the best time. I don't care. And let's fuck now. Cool. All right, let's fuck now.
Yeah.
It's like...
And then I think his balls slipped out.
His balls slipped out.
And they got it on camera.
Do you remember that when they announced this movie was coming out on Blu-ray, I went to text John.
Oh yeah.
And you sent I won't say, we can't say who it was, but I sent it to a coworker who also is named John.
Yeah.
I text the coworker this cover thinking it was JD, and it wasn't. It was my coworker. And he sent back a funny thing, and I explained like, oh yeah, we do this stupid show, and this is like one of the movies that we saw a ton when we were teens or whatever. So very embarrassing. Very embarrassing.
Yeah.
So they at the end of it, that's it. They have the sex scene, the movie's over or whatever.
And then they go into a photo shoot.
That's right.
They do a whole photo shoot out in front of the car wash, and they all get naked again.
Yeah. And it's not... And
these girls cannot keep their clothes on.
And they just like doing it around each other just for funsies, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then there's a whole scene, too. Where was the scene where they just go in, they're inside the car wash, and they're just fucking, like, sudsing each other up? Was that the same thing?
I guess. I mean, there's no way. This is the thing. There's no way you could.
I can't keep
remember what montage went where.
Yeah.
It seemed so incredibly unsafe. They're in like one of these automatic car wash.
Yeah.
You know,
and that is not
like
the type of soap you want to get on your body. That's like it's that kind of soap with probably acidic.
It's like trying to clean like asphalt.
Yes.
Off of cars in 92 or 91 when this thing was being shot. Like, could you imagine the kind of chemicals and shit that they used?
That's how you get fucking autism, not with fucking Tylenol.
See, you knew you'd bring it right back to the politics here.
Can't, dude. Very political podcast. It's a very political
podcast. So now that I think we've handled the plot of this piece of shit, actually, I still really enjoyed it. I don't know. It was great.
I mean, it was entertaining. It was entertaining to watch. It was a fucking train wreck.
It's a train wreck, and
it's a train wreck of a fucking movie.
It's interesting to what a snapshot of that period, though. Like of that sort of 90s big hair, not hypercolor, but like she's wearing this like
fluorescent colored
spandex dress right now,
oversized suit,
teased hair. Like everyone's tan, tons of fake boobs.
Yeah.
Like it's like a snapshot of that last of that 80s California
excess.
Like it captures that like completely. Like
It does. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will agree with you on that, but man, there's some fucking atrocious acting. One of the worst actors in this whole film is on screen right now.
Yes.
He plays the assistant district attorney. This guy has to be like a porn actor.
Yeah.
Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like this guy is so fucking just, he's like a warped fucking cedar board. This guy,
he's a doofus. He reminds me
awful.
He reminds me a little bit of that poor bastard who played the Flash on that TV series that was on. Like, remember the Flash?
Oh yeah,
like that. I don't know what happened to that dude, but like, he kind of reminds me of the guy that played the Flash on TV.
I don't know. That guy was probably a better actor.
Oh, for sure. But like,
you're just like
his
the
vibe,
looks,
the way he looks and shit.
Yeah, the vibe of him.
Okay, so here's the tally. Let's get down to brass tacks.
So now this is just scenes with boobs, and like we said, like caveat, I think I missed some.
For sure.
So this is probably less. And then sometimes I didn't know whether to count some of it or not, because it would be like a boob scene and then it would cut to a non-boob scene and then back to a boob scene. But sometimes it was the same boobs. So do we count that? I don't know.
I don't know either.
So this is basically like, plus or minus.
Yeah,
like maybe 10 to 15.
Okay,
boobs.
let's. This is being sloppy. Okay, this is being sloppy, and the number.
I could not. At some points, I could not keep up.
No,
like I would look down at the page to put a tally mark, and I'd look back up.
You're
and
like,
there'd be another pair of boobs.
Jesus, I'm like, so this is sloppy accounting work.
Yes,
and just go ahead and read the numbers.
40. 40 boob scenes.
It's wild.
And that's not like, that's just, and I will say there was no single boob. This was all pairs of boobs.
This was all pairs. So, yeah.
And then in most scenes, there were multiple pairs.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah.
It wasn't like this is like a side boob or anything. This is like full on boobs. Right?
Yeah.
40. God. So at what point, this is my question for you, dear listener, and for you, Camaro Kev.
Yes.
At what point, what's the cutoff between porno and regular movie? It's got to be, I think, like, in my mind, it would be like 10.
Yeah, I don't...
Like normal...
I honestly don't know how this got released.
Rated R, Meatballs, Porky's style movie, 10 tops. You go over 10, you're getting into territory where it's like, hey, dude, this is getting a little creepy.
Yeah, like, guys, like, we got to put you in the section that has like...
Yeah, you gotta be in with the porn. This movie's gonna be behind a beaded curtain.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you need to...
And I should clarify...
You need to hide this.
I should clarify, at Tom Thumb, there was no beaded... There was no...
You didn't have a beaded curtain.
There was no...
I think we've talked about
They
this
didn't
before.
have porno there. They didn't have like... But they had a midnight movie section that had all of these like...
Skinamax kind
Skinamax type things. Yeah. And I think the other thing that this one's got going for it, that like, if you look at the cover, it doesn't look like salacious.
No, it looks like fucking Porky's or or what was that other movie that we did a long time ago? Joysticks. It looks like that.
Or Summer Vacation or whatever, like with like shit like that. Like
summer fun, like, college teen movie.
Yeah, and it's pink, and it's like, so I could see how like going up and renting this, the person would be like, it's a bikini movie.
Yeah,
like it's like there was beach bikini movies way back when, right? Like, but then you watch the damn thing, and like there's bikinis. But they're always taken off. Like they're like, and
they are barely on.
They're barely on. And then there's, like you're saying, there's full blown softcore sex scenes.
And I will say too, there are some scenes in this movie, we're watching one right now, where there's just fucking some random dude that is just watching all of it happen from the sidelines.
Yeah.
Or there's even one scene where this guy like comes in, like when they're doing this whole montage where like things are going good, you know, at the car wash.
They're washing a
And,
bunch
like,
of cars.
This guy just comes up in shorts and he's like, wash me.
Yeah, he's pretending like he's
Like
driving
he's in
a
a
car,
car.
like he's in a car, and
But
he
he's
like
just, there's two very good looking topless women and they're just like sudsing him up and washing him down. And like, he looks like he is just having the time of his fucking life. And it
because he
doesn't-
is.
Yes, because he is. And because he's not an actor.
No. No.
That seemed like it might have been an extra that was like, hey, I got a great idea. I'm just going to do this.
What if I like get in shorts and I pretend like I'm a car and you guys suds me down? Like,
Yeah.
okay, sure, that'll be a funny little scene.
There's so many dudes in the background of this movie that
Standing
you could
around-
tell were just like offered like, hey, if you want to see some naked chicks, will you just stand in the background and just be an extra in our movie? And they were like, yes.
Or my other thought I had too is like probably the actual owners of the actual car wash that this was shot.
Definitely.
They were probably like,
Definitely
you
they
can
were there.
use my car wash, but can I come down and watch this thing being shot every day?
And I'm going to call my friend Derek.
And Derek's going to come down, Scott and Todd, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
And then all the employees that work.
Hey,
at
I'm
the
really
car
sorry,
wash
but
they want.
Derek told his buddy Todd
Yep.
and his other buddy Todd. And so the Todds are going to come too.
And they're like, okay, whatever, dude. Just act like you guys are getting your car washed here.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do.
Yeah. And no, we're not going to pay you because we're paying you in free nudes.
Yeah, you get to see naked ladies right now.
Yeah.
That's your payment.
Yeah. Can you imagine how fucking gross that would have felt, though, if you're like one of these ladies?
Oh, this is horrendous. I mean, I can't imagine what the shooting was like what the set was like and the shit. Like, I mean, this is back in the thick of this. I mean, Harvey Weinstein's doing his creepo bullshit
Yeah.
right now, like
Yeah.
in the thick of it, dude.
Yeah.
And like these,
And here we are just enjoying the hell out of it.
It exists. What do you want from me? I mean, it's you know,
It's a double-edged sword. I'm just
yeah.
saying.
I know.
I feel conflicted.
Yeah. And you know, there's also people that don't mind showing their bodies off for a paycheck. So
I can't, I've thought about this a lot. This is not,
oh boy,
not about the movie at all, but I've thought about this a lot. Like if I had like if I was like
abs.
good looking dude,
yeah, like abs and
would I care if somebody saw me naked? Probably not.
Probably not. Yeah.
I'd probably be like, yeah, check it out.
So that's what you're thinking. Most of the attractive people, like Big Bruce in this movie, is like,
Big Bruce and that other guy. I don't think they care at all.
yeah, right.
But the ladies have more to worry about,
Yeah.
right? Like they may not mind like showing themselves, but Jesus Christ, if you're surrounded by a bunch of creepos,
There's
Like-
and they are creeps. Like,
yeah, there's some creepy looking motherfuckers
Yeah.
in the background shots of these
Good
fucking
Lord.
movies of this movie.
Good
And like that's when you're like, is this guy gonna fucking touch me? Like,
well, look, I mean,
Ugh.
we're also talking about where porno was like shot. This was probably shot right down in the valley or something, where they would shoot porno all the time back in the day.
guaranteed.
Dude. So, I mean, it's just part of the LA glitz and glamour, dude. That's just part of it, man. That's, So you're engrossed in the movie.
I know. I'm watching it now.
Watching the
too.
movie again.
I'm watching it now. We just got to this part where like, so the strippers that were in, this is weird too though, is like the strippers that were in one of the first scenes when Jack first shows up at the car wash and like notices that these strippers are changing in the
Yeah.
van. Not the same strippers that we see later.
No.
That are in the van. The strippers that come later are old.
They're like the kind of strippers that you'd see like in like
Toys Topless and Gorst.
yeah, no, but like the movies where it's like it's like
Yeah, they're wearing
almost like
pasties
they
and
got
shit like that.
pasties and they're doing
Yeah.
like the old timey. That's
Yeah.
the strippers at the end of the movie that are in the van.
But
And
those
they're-
are real strippers.
yeah, probably. And I love that they're pissed off too because like We just got to get our van washed.
We got to get our van washed.
Before we go
It's like,
where we're going. Why is it so busy today? We've been coming here well before any of these preverts. What's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is so stupid.
So funny.
Yeah.
Now, back to the tally sheet really quick. There
Yeah.
were only 2 and maybe 2.5 full frontal shots.
Yeah.
And then you see some more full frontal, not full frontal, but like side frontal.
Yes.
In the scene at the end where they're all washing each other inside the car wash.
You don't really get like super clean frontal in this.
No.
Yeah.
No. What do you think this is? Species?
Is there a full frontal in Species?
Oh, I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Huh.
Natasha Henstridge.
Yeah, a better name for this would have been like Bikini Carwash or Boobs Car Wash Company. 'Cause
Boob
it's like,
City.
It's really not about fucking bikinis in any way.
No, but it is. I mean, there's enough car wash
Yeah.
in there. A lot of boobs on windows.
Yeah,
And
being
windshields.
washed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yep.
All right, dude. Well,
All right, I think
there
we
you go.
did it. I mean, this is a shorter episode, but Jesus Christ, it's a very short
well,
movie.
this movie's just about over again, by the way.
I know, that's so funny.
So what do you give it? How many bluets?
How many bluets?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Tough question. I mean, I enjoyed the first half of this movie. And then I just kind of got bored.
Yeah.
And I got sucked into my tally sheet. I don't know. I give it 2.
Yeah, I'll give it 2.5.
If you feel like being kind of a pervert for 80 minutes, I'd say seek it out.
Yeah,
But I'd also say there's a lot better,
for sure,
like
Yeah.
funnier
Absolutely.
movies that
Absolutely.
are not as weird and kind of creepy and just dumb.
Yeah, the only
Like go for a Porky's.
Yeah, absolutely.
Watch a Porky's. Watch a Revenge of the Nerds.
Yes.
Go for something like that.
Yeah, I mean, this is purely nostalgia for me.
Yeah.
It's one of those things too where when it came up that it was being released, I was like, I cannot believe
I was surprised
that's
this
gonna
was
get a
92.
release. We're gonna get a release on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Let alone, and so for me, there's a lot of nostalgia involved. Like
I was surprised this was 92. Like it very much seems like an 80s movie.
oh, who knows? It could have been shot in. Who knows when it was shot by the time it comes out? Like,
Oh, you think it wasn't even
movies-
shot in 92?
movies
possibly?
back in the day? That shit happened all the time. Where it'd sit on.
Well,
a shelf
that's true. They'd sit on a shelf for a while.
So you're right. This could very much have been shot in the 80s,
Yeah.
and then finally got a release in 92 or whatever. But
Yeah, because like late 80s, I remember late 80s, that's when like all the neon and stuff was really hitting.
yeah, but late 80s, early 90s. Like for me, like most of that neon shit like really hit like middle school for me. So that's like
1990.
90, 91. Yeah. So it's yeah.
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 I guess you're right.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll give it 2.5 because I mean, it holds a,
It definitely holds a special place in your heart. Look at the guys in the background. Look at this guy who's like just
He's
trying
just
to,
leaning on a
he's
car.
Yeah. Well, there's this
watching.
other guy that was in the back. He might poke his head, but he's trying to see. He's trying to see.
wow. Masterpiece. I changed my mind.
Oh my God.
I'm going to give it 4.
Fuck it, 5.
Yeah.
No.
Done. Fuck it. So, all right, pal.
Oh,
Well,
do we have
welcome back.
do we have a quote for this? Do we have a quote?
Yeah, what would the quote be?
I don't know. There's really nothing.
Get out of here, you prevert. I think one of them says this may have where I got prevert from. That's what they say to the Flash.
To the flasher guy?
Yeah, it's like get that prevert or something.
Get that prevert?
I don't.
That's what we're going with?
The part that's happening right now is I do enjoy the fact that when they find out that the DA is the guy who's the flasher, it's a whole like end of Scooby Doo thing. Wow.
Right. Yeah.
Well, you kids deserve it. You're
Right.
prancing around naked all the time, and
Yeah.
so
I'm giving you what you're
yeah,
giving
it's like-
us.
It's like the guy.
And then
that's
they all
playing it-
tackle him
Yeah.
and he just disappears.
Classic Classic deal. Yeah. Anyways, awesome. Great to be back. Yeah.
We'll have another one for you guys soon as well.
Get that prevert
if you're even listening to this anymore.
Yeah.
But wow. Okay. That's it. Fuck it.
Get that prevert.
Cut, Brent.